Hi everybody, it's Amanda Ramirez with Reflect God's Beauty, and today I'm going to be doing this kind of Kim Kardashian inspired look. I know yesterday she posted a selfie, like always, and she had this like blue kind of eyeliner thing going on, and it just looked really pretty. Here is a photo. I don't know if you can really see, but she had this like blue liner thing going on, and I really liked it. So let's see if I darken it, if it makes it. There we go. Um, so yeah, I just really liked it, and I thought it was really pretty. So I was like, I could do that. So I did it yesterday for school, and I just wanted to do a video today. So first, what we're gonna do, I already used my Neutrogena acne stress control, and I put it all over my face like I always do. It helps with redness and things like that. So next thing we're gonna do is my brows, the e.l.f. brow kit, which I love, like always. Y'all know that. Like always, I'm gonna look in the little mirror here because it just makes it easier for me. So yeah. So start off with the powder, which is like kind of getting low on. I'm kind of like flipping out about that, but I'll just get another one. So I'm gonna start here with just the beginning of the brows and just filling them in a little with the powder. Just look here for a second. There we go. And then from there, I'm gonna go to the gel and just fill in the rest. Oh, this is getting low too. Aww. So, just packing it on the brush and trying to use the side of the brush when I do the line there. So, like always, I like to try to bring the little thing down some. So, on to the next side. Oh, I got a little too much on there. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know if it's because it's getting a little warmer or anything like that, but to me, like the brow gel today feels like really soft. So that's why my eyebrows might come out looking a little different today. I don't know why, but I'll definitely comb them through because it's funny. There are some people, I saw this like picture, and where they just like draw around the eyebrow and then they fill it in. And I tried that and it made them look like super thick, and I was just like, no, that's not me. So I ixnayed on that. But okay, next is the contour. For this, usually I use my contour and blush palette, but for this today, I'm gonna use a foundation and concealer palette by BH Cosmetics. I just found that it was a little, kind of made it a teeny bit different. It's more of a cream base than the powder, so that's what we are going to use today. And also I have my beauty blender a little, well, dupe, um, a little moist. That's why it's all discombobulated, to kind of pat everything through. So we're going to start with the lightest color, which is right here, and I'm going to use that to go down the center of my nose and all that. So just pack it on really well. Make sure it's like completely covered on there. And just go down the center of our nose. I know like they've posted photos before of Kim doing it, like when she first did it, and people were like, what's that on her face? And her line was like super thin on her nose, but it's kind of hard for me to get it like that. Kind of helps a little bit if you look at your nose at an angle while you do it. So, and then we are going to do the kind of like little, just wispies over here. Okay. Nose itches. So, do little wispies. And then we are going to take, we're going to take the chin and do this here. Kind of add some more. I'm using the second color here now, just to add a little difference. So yeah, I saw a guy yesterday on YouTube. Oh, I want to remember his name so badly. I know his last name is Goss. I don't remember his first name. And he did a reverse contour where he still lit up the bridge, and I think he still lit up around here. But then he took the dark and did it under the eye. Did a line of light and then did dark. And it was just like, he said it helps a lot if you have redness. So. Okay. Looking in my other mirror, sorry. So, now we're going to go and take the light again. Oh, I'm starting to get low on this. I'm going to take the light again and go under the eyes and try to get as close under the eye as you can. Another thing that he did on the contour is he said to, when you do the dark, to get it as dark as you can here, and then lighten it out gradually as it gets closer to your face. I know a lot of people, including myself, they just like put the dark all the way through their cheekbone. And maybe that's why sometimes people look a little too. Now yesterday when I did this, like you see how I'm drawing it out and there's still red here. I put my powdered one on there. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. Maybe I'll put a little bit of the powder over it, but we'll see. And it's okay if it's getting up to there, it's fine. Yeah, I just might do the powder there, because everything's going to be patted in. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a darker color, which is this one here, and I'm going to fill in here on the side of my nose. just cover up where there isn't any lightness. For up here, I might still do the powder because I kind of just like it like that. So, we are going to take the powder contour that I usually use, and we're going to use the dark brown. Sorry, I might turn this a little. There we go, that's better. Okay, take the light brown and do this area here like you normally would. Okay. Ooh, hair's in the way. Look in the mirror because I can't really tell with the camera. Okay. And then I'm trying to just do this with the light hand. Do that there. And then do the jawline. Like I said, I'm trying to just do it very lightly. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to just kind of have a blend. Enough with that. We're going to go back into the cream. Use the second color here, which is kind of now mixed with the dark a little, which will actually kind of bring dimension. So we'll just fill this in here. Just kind of pat it. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to get into blending this whole entire thing in. So I have a damp beauty blender. Yeah, it's pretty good. And we're just going to pat. This is what kind of takes a little time. So you just pat and just blend everything through. You can kind of do a little twist on there too. I do that sometimes. Do a little twist on the, kind of just pressing it into the skin. I always get concerned around this area sometimes because I feel like it's gonna look a little funny. I feel like I have a brush hair on me. Okay. And here also to kind of help with the lips, you could pick, interesting, you could pick kind of like a darker color to just give that whole nude effect a little on the lips. So, there we go. And if you feel like you forget the Cupid's bow sometimes, you could just now the hair's a little messy today. Before I did this, I took a shower, so that's why the hair's not straight today. Again, something that I always kind of do, I end up going over my brows again because sometimes I just kind of mess them up. But I think it's okay for today. Something I noticed that I didn't do yesterday, I might have said this already. I didn't do the eyeliner. I didn't notice until after the fact that she had eyeliner on, so we'll do that today. I have the eyeliner out today. So yeah, just take your time and just pat it through to where you feel comfortable. I kind of like doing it like this, mixing them, because usually I'm guilty of this. You could really see the contour line on the cheekbones, and I feel like right now I can't, which is really good. So, okay. And again, if there's a certain area you want to focus on more, like me, I always kind of redo the nose a little, because I need help making my nose smaller sometimes. So for that, I might just add a hair of the powder to the side. There we go. And then swoop down the lightness. Okay. And around here too, because I get really red around my cheek area, like I've stated before. So, we could just take again, and just pat it in, blend it in. Like I said, if that's an area that you feel kind of iffy about, just like if your forehead's a little bit larger and you do the, you try to make your forehead look smaller. So, okay. Next, trying to make sure that the brown is, yeah, okay. Next, just really making sure, sorry. Okay, next on the list is, now if you don't want it to look so dewy, you can there we go. You can add some powder to it just to take away the shine. This is Rimmel Stay Matte. I'll just put a little bit around, the areas where I feel get a little shiny. So, okay. Enough with the powder. Enough with the face powder. Okay. So, next is going into, again, I'm going to refer to my photo. Going into the eye area, like I said, I didn't notice yesterday that she had eyeshadow on. Now, the whole blue liner thing, I don't have a blue eyeliner, so what I used was my Galaxy Chic palette, my love, and I just mixed together, I believe it was Earth, Comet, and Electra. So these three right here I mixed, did a blend of, and lined my eyes with that, which I'll probably do that again. So, I'm going to also use the BH Cosmetics Bombshell Bronzer. Sorry. For the eye area a little bit. So, we're going to get into that. Let me think here. Yeah. Gonna get our eyeshadow brush. And we are going to start with the base of the eyeshadow. So, hers looks really like goldy looking. So, I'm gonna start lightly first. And, ooh, hold on, this has another color on it. Okay. I had a feeling that I used a different applicator yesterday because I don't remember using the blue one. So, I believe I used one of my applicators from my Enhancing Eyes palette. Yeah, I did because it's not in here. So, we're just going to clean this off a little because, like I said, it has a darker... This is probably from when I did the smoky eye tutorial. So, and if anyone knows like a really good inexpensive like brush cleaning solution, send me a comment because, like I said, I'm just starting out and any advice I'll take. So, here we go. One more time. We're going to take some of this lighter color from the Starlet Quad palette. And we're going to start, of course, we're going to do the brow bone like I always do. Light it up. So we're going to start with that, just to make sure. And this is another thing when I find when I do the under eye, it kind of messes a little bit with the brows. So that's why sometimes I go over my brows again. So I'm going to start with that. And then we are going to kind of go into this color and kind of try to use that as the base. Oh, yeah, that's right. Use this kind of as the base for the eye. In the crease, we're going to use the darker shade. Yeah. In the crease, we're going to either use a darker shade or we're going to use the Sun and Saturn shades from BH Cosmetic from the Galaxy palette. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay, cool. I just always like packing on the shadow. So, and another thing, I can also use them wet to kind of, brighten that up. But part of me wants to kind of use this shade here for the crease. I'm debating right now, but we'll see. Whoever thought of putting bronzer on their eyelids? You drag it down a little. Remember, we're going to do the blue with the Galaxy palette because, like I said, I do not have a blue eyeliner. I'm trying to, okay. I'm going to look in here and see if there's a better applicator for the, yep, there is. Yeah. I'm going to use this applicator for the crease just to make sure that so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to the crease. So, I'm going to tap it off though because it's very heavy. Blow off a little and then just start lightly building it in. Start at the corner. Okay. Another thing we can use that has similar colors, which I think I did use this yesterday, is my Enhancing Eyes for Brown Eyes palette by BH Cosmetics. And I incorporated these shades here, so I might do that also. But like I said, you could just build dimension with the different shades. So still using the bronzer on the corner. There we go. And then we can go into these more goldy, bronzy colors. So let me see what shade this is called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is Sienna. So this color is Sienna. And we're going to use this in our crease. And we are just building the colors. So dip into a little bit more sienna and just that's when you can start also adding in a different shade to that. We can add a Mink Wink, which is this shade right here, and use that to kind of just add to the dimension of what you're doing. So you could just alternate between Mink, Wink, and Sienna. You can even, throw them kind of on top of each other. And okay, fix that there for a second. Okay. And also, you can kind of dampen it up. Just grab, I know they have the, trying to pour this slowly. There we go. I know that they have, like different things that you can dip your brushes in to kind of moisten it. So I just use a little bit of water, and this will help add some of that dimension. So just go between Mink, Wink, and Sienna, and it will change the look of what you're doing. Okay, there we go. So next, what we're gonna do, we can even add a little bit of the Tender Spark to kind of just keep building. So there we go. Okay, next what we're gonna do, which I didn't do yesterday, is eyeliner. So I just have a, I think it's Charcoal by Wet n Wild. And, okay, we're going to do the eyeliner. There we go. Which, like I said yesterday, I guess I didn't pay that much attention to the photograph because I didn't do this yesterday. So we have that. And next we're going to go and start doing the blue that she has on the under eye, which is the whole reason why I am doing this video, because I saw it and was just like, what is that? So we're going to, where's the other brush? Okay. We're just going to make sure that this brush is kind of, cleaned up from the sienna. And I'm trying to find like a thinner brush that I know I have. Oh, here it is. This is the one from the sienna. We're just gonna clean this up. That was from the using the bronzers for the brow bone. We're just gonna clean this up as best we can to get the brown out. And then we're gonna dip this into water because we want the colors of Earth, Comet, and Electra to really pop with for the under eye. Another thing you could do is kind of add linum white. Use like a white liner to make that pop also. But I don't have that at the moment, so that's why. Oh, or I could do this. We will take some of the white from the contour kit and try to line it a little with that first. Just trying to get it to adhere to the brush. So, okay, good. And just kind of thin it out a little so that so this is really tricky because you can, like yesterday I had like blue powder, because I don't have a liner, like stuck in my eye. It's a little uncomfortable, but it was worth it. So, just try to get the white. There we go, I see a little. There we go. Okay, so you get the white under there, and then you wet the brush again, and you start dipping into your blues. So what I might do is do a little swatch on my hand and mix them all together. So first we're going to start with Earth. And put some Earth on my hand. See how awesome that is when it's wet? It's just amazing. So put some Earth on my hand. Wet it again and go into Comet. This is Comet. Do a little bit more wetness on there. There we go. We get that over the blue. And then we're going to dip into Electra. And we're going to put that over. Okay. Add some more of the Comet and some Earth. And even if you want to dip into Neptune to add some depth in it, you can do that too. You could swirl into Neptune and Earth and just, you kind of want it to have the iridescent, so you can even dip into Meteor since it's mainly an iridescent color, and just customize everything. So you have this own little color that you come up with. You just press it out a little, tap on it, and then try to get your brush as thin as you can. If you don't have, a thin brush, you just work with what you got. So, you dip into it. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Earth because it's looking like a dark blue right now, kind of. There we go. So, it's actually kind of looking a little silver. So, you just flatten this out, get it as thin as you can, dip your hand in there, your brush on your hand, and you we can just get it out some. Again, depending on how vibrant you want it. I'm dipping into some more earth here just because I want the blue to really stand out. So. There we go. Now again, it doesn't have to be this. Am I making it complicated for myself? Yeah, a little. Because I could have just totally gotten a blue eyeliner. But like I said, I didn't have access to one. So I just work with what I got. You just think of ideas. Okay, there we go. Yesterday I know I kind of winged out the blue out a little bit. You can do that if you want. I don't know if I feel like doing that today. So, there we go. And, alright, there we go. So next what I'm going to do, of course, is I might look in the camera really quick just to see, to have a different view of this from what I'm looking at right now. Oh, there we go, yeah. So, of course, no, I've not forgot about mascara. That is next. So, I'm going to be using two different mascaras. I'm using Mega Length by Wet n Wild, and I'm using my Love and Beauty Forever 21 Black Mascara, Voluminous Lengthening. So I'm going to be using the Mega Length on my lower lash line, just because I like this brush a little bit more for the bottom lashes. So we're going to go into here. And do the bottom. Okay. I'll just kind of turn it in there a little bit just to like get the product on the brush. Especially since these bristles are so little. They're not like regular bristles. They're like, I think it's like a plastic thing going on. So we got that. And I'll go over the bottom with this. This is for the top. Oh yeah. Just kind of get the excess off the top rim, the product. So, go into the top lashes. I really like mascara. I like using a lot of it, so, but if you don't, that's fine. I really like mascara, so. Okay. And again, with the eyeliner at the top, I know it doesn't seem as pronounced. I know a lot of people use gel or liquid eyeliner. I still use the eye pencil. I'm not good at, drawing the line freehand. So that's why I use the the pencil. So, and again, you could go over these bottom lashes with this if you want it to be more pronounced. So, just try not to mess up the blue, which I think I did on that side. But,